Well, boys and girls, the third week of the preseason is underway. And you know what that means. It is time once again for the annual EROCK Preseason Prediction Extravaganza. It's awesome. What the hell was that? If you're new to the program and never seen one of these things, it's my opportunity to give you my predictions on the upcoming NFL season. And to show you how little I know about the game of football. Because usually they're bad. Like real bad. Look, they're educated guesses, alright? And I mean well, but what's the best way to put this? I am to NFL predictions what replacement refs are to NFL officiating. Alright, yeah, there were 2 flags on the play.
Turn around, asshole.
During the play, we have 2 penalties. Double dribble on the offense, too many men on the ice on the defense. Those penalties offset. The result of the play is a balk, jump ball. Alright, so this is how this train wreck goes. I'm going to give you my 6 NFC playoff teams, my 6 AFC playoff teams, NFC and AFC championship games, and then the winner of the Super Bowl. And after that, I will give you 20 bold, / probably incorrect, yet mildly entertaining predictions on the upcoming NFL season. Alrighty, here we go. The first seed in the AFC playoffs, representing the AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens. No Terrell Suggs, no problemo. That hurry-up offense is going to put Baltimore at the top of the AFC. The second seed, representing the AFC East, the New England Patriots. God, how I hate the Patriots. Third seed, representing the AFC South, the Houston Texans. Now, come on, Schaub's healthy, Foster's healthy. They even got a healthy Johnson. Because nobody likes an unhealthy Johnson. Fourth seed, AFC West, Denver Broncos. Welcome back, Peyton, but with all the commercials you were in, felt like you never left. Fifth seed, now we're talking wild card time, representing the AFC North, your Pittsburgh Steelers. And wrapping up the AFC playoffs with the 6th seed, oh my God, who wrote this down? The Buffalo Bills. Alright, so that gives me Texans over Bills, Steelers over Texans, Ravens over Steelers, Pats over Texans. Your AFC Championship game will feature the New England Patriots at the Baltimore Ravens. Let's take it over to the NFC. Alright, first seed in the NFC playoffs, representing the NFC North, the Green Bay Packers. Cheeseheads rejoice. Second seed, representing the NFC West, the San Francisco 49ers. Hey look, they might not have 5 #1 receivers, but you got a shitload of #2s, a great offensive line, one of the league's best tight ends, a great running game, and one nasty ass defense. Third seed, representing the NFC South, the Atlanta Falcons. Fourth seed, representing the NFC East, the Giants. Fifth seed, representing the NFC South, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, that's right, I said it, you heard it. Tampa Bay. And wrapping up the NFC playoffs with the 6th seed, my Philadelphia Eagles. What, it was either that or throw the Dallas Cowboys in there. And that ain't happening. And for those of you keeping track at home, the Saints do not make the playoffs. That's right, you heard me, you bounty bastards. Alright, so that gives me the 49ers over the Eagles, Giants over the Buccaneers, Packers over the Giants, 49ers over the Falcons. Your NFC Championship game will feature the 49ers at the Green Bay Packers. And this is it. Super Bowl 47 will feature the San Francisco 49ers versus the Baltimore Ravens. I present to you the Harbowl. That is right, this year's Super Bowl is going to be bigger than last year's Thanksgiving Harbapalooza. When the football gods descend on New Orleans in February 2013, they will unleash Harbogaton. You want one more? I got one more for you. This year's Super Bowl is gonna be brother versus brother, just like Double Impact, starring Jean-Claude Van Harbaugh. And the winner of Super Bowl 47, otherwise known as the Harbaugh-calypse, there's another one for you, will be the Baltimore Ravens. So now that we've all gotten over Harbstock, there's another one for you. Here are 20 bold predictions, and here's where the train completely falls off of the tracks. Most improved in wins from 2011 to 2012 will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Do you know that the word Buccaneer actually derives from the French word boucan, which was a method for stranded sailors on an island to smoke meat to preserve it. So technically you're not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You are the Tampa Bay Meat Smokers. That's a little gay. A little gay. Tim Tebow will make his first start as quarterback of the New York Jets no later than week 10. Because either Mark Sanchez is going to stink up the place or that offensive line is going to get him killed. By the way, I started a new football drinking game. Check this out. If you're watching a Jets game, every time somebody mentions the name Tebow, you take a shot of beer. If you are not dead by halftime, Jesus loves you. With the first pick in the 2013 draft, the Cleveland Browns select Cleveland Browns, worst record in football. The Cowboys' very own DeMarcus Ware will lead the NFL in sacks. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Colts quarterback Andrew Luck. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Carolina Panthers linebacker Luke Kuechly. League MVP, Peyton Manning. The voters already saw what the Colts couldn't do without him, and now they're going to see what the Broncos can do with him. The Ravens' very own Ray Rice will lead all running backs in rushing and receiving yards. And he better, because he's on my fantasy team. Despite missing all of training camp and all of preseason with a knee injury, Adrian Peterson will have no less than 1,200 yards rushing and 10 touchdowns. And he better, because he is also on my fantasy team. Randy Moss will have no fewer than 800 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns. Tampa Bay Meat Smokers running back Doug Martin will lead all rookie running backs in yards and lead all rookies, excluding quarterbacks, in touchdowns. The Carolina Panthers will have the league's #1 ranked rushing offense. The Arizona Cardinals will lead the league in sacks. No, not on defense, on offense, because that offensive line stinks. The Philadelphia Eagles will lead the league in sacks. Lions wide receiver Calvin Johnson will lead the NFL in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. I know that's not a stretch. You want to know what else is not a stretch? Reggie Bush will not lead the league in rushing. Shut up, Reggie. Antonio Gates will lead all tight ends in receptions. Jimmy Graham will lead all tight ends in receiving yards. Rob Gronkowski will lead all tight ends in receiving touchdowns. That's a triple-decker prediction sandwich, all in one, which means I'm never going to get it right. Chad Johnson will not find employment in the NFL this season. And at some point we'll pull some I'm retiring bullshit publicity stunt. Rookie quarterback Andrew Luck will have no less than 4,000 yards passing and no less than 20 touchdowns. And lastly, I don't know, what do you want to do? So, hey, somebody's got to get fired, right? The season goes on, somebody's got to get fired. Norv Turner, hit the bricks. Norv Turner will be relieved of his coaching duties for the San Diego Chargers before the season ends. Well, boys and girls, it's been fun, but that concludes this year's edition of EROCK's NFL Predictions. Make sure you give me a like on Facebook and give me a follow on Twitter. I provided the link below. And if you enjoyed this sweet-ass Manning face t-shirt, make sure you check out my guys over at PhillyFaithful.com. Until next time, kiddies, it's Uncle EROCK saying let's go Birds, and I will see you at kickoff.